welcome to North Wilkesboro Speedway qualifying underway for the In the Draft ARCA series, part of the Sidewinder Racing League. You see the number 2 Miller Lite Dodge, Cody Cleaver. Throwback night since we're running North Wilkesboro. See a lot of throwback schemes tonight. Cleaver, one of the first ones to head out, attempt their qualifying. 6th fastest in practice. Keep an eye on the deuce as they come around to complete lap 1. Oh, the back end comes around. They're going to not want to hit that start-finish line. Reset to the pits. That'll at least give them their second lap. Hayden Nolan, the 67. Second quick in practice. Jumps up top of the board early on. Back end starts to come around. I believe he brushed the wall there. Second lap was quicker, but does not count because he did brush the wall coming off the corner. Got the Bobby Allison scheme here for Sam Kohlhaas. Mike Christopher, the Goodrich, number 3. Jumps up to the top of the sheets. He's going to swing it out of control coming off of turn 4. Seems like everybody going for it on that second lap. Quinn Newton jumps up top of the sheets in the 88. Low drag esports machine. Good lap there from Quinn. Cleaver just slowing it down on the backstretch. Able to get to 3rd on his second attempt. Swicegood sits in 5th. Daniel Llewellyn 7th. Trenton Sneed jumps all the way up to P3. A little Rusty Wallace throwback here. Another one, actually, because the Miller Lite one is as well. Trenton brings that 81 MGD inspired Cheyenne Technologies Corvette, believe it or not, to pit road. See Thomas Fleur Lizzo out on track, 55. He's been up into the wall. Right front's got some damage. For Lizzo, qualify as 12th of 12. See Ethan Evers heading out on track. Blake Giglio jumps up to the top of the sheets. Got a Monster Energy Camaro. It's Evers, 2016. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. See, he's running very high. First lap puts him in 10th. Mike Edwards' first lap goes 12th quick. Evers' second lap moves him up to 8th. Edwards' second lap, 1878. That'll move him all the way up to the pole. Outstanding jump there by Edwards. Here comes Andrew Beach, the 71. Last minute of qualifying here. So far, 15 cars have put a time down officially. 26 are registered for the session. Watch Mullins on his warm-up lap. Takes the green flag. Come off turn number 4 here. I was watching Beach. Beach jumps up to the 6th spot. Cliff Mullins spins out. See if he resets the pit road or not. He's only got 25 seconds. I don't think it's going to matter either way for him now. He's not going to have enough time. Nick Hammer just sitting on pit road. It's like 16 cars are going to be the only ones to put an official time in. Mike Edwards will be your pole sitter tonight. Watch Cliff destroy the grass for a little bit. Then we will head on into our race. Good job, Cliff. Nice little crop circles. Here we go to race mode. See if we get a word with your pole sitter, Mike Edwards. Mikey, DG, you got a copy?
Hello.
Hello, well, sir, you put it on pole. Was that surprising?
Yes, I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I went to the bathroom, came back, and immediately ran 2 laps just for the hell of it. And yeah,
I guess you did some weight reduction while you were in the bathroom.
apparently.
All right, bud. How is it going to be after 120 laps of this place? You think it's going to be a lot of pacing, or are we going to see some green flag runs? What do you
It's
think?
going to be a wreck fest. It's very loose, so it's going to be eye pacing.
All right, we'll get on the track so we can show off your car. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Like
Mikey getting the pole tonight for the race. Let's go ahead and start running
Alright,
through
I'm
our.
gonna say it one more time because Blake joined after I said it. No wall riding, no wall bouncing, no hill melon. Don't do it. I'm gonna score you last. Okay, have a good time. Also, remember, this race and Darlington, the driver with the best average finish between the two, will receive $15, however they would like it. If you win both races, you'll receive $25. So just keep that in mind, or don't, because I don't want a bunch of crashes. Typical league rules, and good luck.
Easy enough. Mike Edwards starts on pole in the 14 Cave RP footwear screen printing Toyota there. You got Blake Giglio.
Everybody's eyes just turned red.
And the Monster Energy Camaro starts second.
No, this race doesn't pay.
Quinn Newton in the Labor 12 Chevy starts in third. Mike Chris, the Goodrich Chevy, starts in fourth. Trenton Sneed, Treon Technologies Corvette, starts in fifth. Andrew Beach, the Side Pipes Pontiac, starts in sixth. Cody Cleaver, the Miller Lite Dodge, starts seventh. Hayden Lowell in the Arc Music Ford starts eighth. Zach Swicegood, Low Drag Esports Chevy, starts ninth. Ethan Evers, KVRP Fort Worth Screen Toyota, starts 10th. And Ira Kohlhaas in the RJS Automotive Chevy starts in 11th. Daniel Llewellyn Labor 12 Chevy starts 12th. Sam Kohlhaas, the Bobby Allison Miller High Life Chevy, starts in the 13th spot. Ian Montrose Blockbuster Chevy starts 14th. Adam Crozier, Bobby Hamilton throwback there, starts in 15th. Thomas Ferlizzo in the 55 starts 16th. Lucas Hoisma, the Budweiser 8, starts in 17th. Thomas Lloyd, not shown on track, nor is Hunter Jordan. Nick Hammer will start in 20th. David Snook not shown on track. Jeff Price will start 22nd. Cliff Mullins 24th. Dave Hoisman 25th. J.R. Deal 26th. And E.J. Johnson 27th. So 27 cars officially registered for the race. 4 of them not on track. Colton Zimmer, David Snook, Hunter Jordan, Thomas Lloyd. Those 4 not showing up right now. We'll see if they're starting from the pits or what the deal is there. We'll keep you posted. 23 cars on track. Not sure why it's showing the green flag in our window, but it's not green yet, obviously, with the pace car on track. I'll watch Edwards and Giglio lead it to the green flag here. Green flag is out, and here we go. Giglio trying to use that high line to take away the race lead right from the start. He's going to get it done. Giglio to the lead. Edwards falls to second. Quinn Newton third. Mike Chris is fourth. Trenton Sneed, Andrew Beach, Hayden Lowell, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And they're around in the background. Look like around Cliff Mullins area. The 12 is around. We have our first yellow. Made it to lap 2. Kind of. There are 3 wide. Hoytsma gets into the 45. I don't know if there was room there for both of those cars. Look like they went for the same piece of real estate and then a chain reaction. Yeah, the 45 was coming down on Hoytsma. Hoytsma was already on the curb, couldn't go any lower. Crozier and Hoytsma make the contact and collects a few other cars as a result. See, it gets into the back of Kohlhaas, spins him around. Cliff Mullins up against the wall, collects Dave Hoytsma. So both Hoytsmas involved in this one. Lucas was all the way down on the curb, didn't really have anywhere to go. I don't think the 45 thought he would be packed in there. Let's take another look here as we go on board with the 8 car. Had a checkup big time there coming out of 2. Gets to his inside going down into 3. Right on the curb, and the 45 just comes right on his nose. Nothing really Lucas could do there. I realized my wording after I said it, but I was just trying to let it go. Did you pinch? Let's go back and see. You're at the top of that 3 wide, weren't you? Yeah, no, there's plenty of room. He just 45 went down. I don't know if he knew. I don't know if he knew the 8 was there or not. But no, didn't pinch him. There's plenty of room there. Black Bud's one of your favorites? Yeah. I know they had like a 96 theme for tonight, but a lot of people just went outside of it, which is fine. I just like seeing any throwbacks, honestly. So like we're gonna have a leader on the outside line for the restart here. Blake Giglio's chosen top. Saw him use it on first restart when Edwards had control. Quinn Newton, big time out of shape in the 88 back there. Able to keep it under control, but Trenton Sneed's going to get to his inside. Trenton's going to take over the 4th spot as Newton had a shaky restart. Trenton clears. Now Hayden Lowell looks inside Quinn Newton. Newton drops it down to the bottom to make sure he can hang on to his track position. That battle settles down. Meanwhile, further back, you got Ethan Evers and the 2 of Cody Cleaver. And now Hayden Lowell looks inside of Quinn Newton, able to get to his inside. Action all over this short track. Cody Cleaver got sideways in the 2. He's going to give up 2 spots there. Maybe even 3 as Llewellyn gets to his outside. Number 2 Dodge got very out of shape. Easy to do here, but so far keeping it in the right direction because Hayden Lowell does take over the spot up into 5th, moving Quinn Newton back to 6th. Trenton Sneed in 4th. He'll have Mike Chris and Mike Edwards to run down. Out front, Blake Giglio in the Monster Chevy. Swicegood closing in on Ethan Evers. That would be a battle for the 8th position. And behind them, Daniel Llewellyn for Lizzo, Cleaver, the 8 of Hoytsma. Seems like most of the action's a little further back in the pack. Jump back even further. That's where Dave Hoytsman behind him. You have Kohlhaas, Mullins, Johnson, Deal, Crozier, and Sam Kohlhaas all in there. Lucas, meanwhile, working the low line here. Gets by 4 Lizzo. He'll be up into 11th. See the 19 Jeff Price trying to follow him through the red and white Pontiac there. Llewellyn up the hill in the 23. That'll open up the door for Hoytsman to get into the top 10 as Llewellyn gets up out of shape and into the wall. They go 3 wide. Fortunately, everyone keeps it straight. Llewellyn falling from 10th all the way to 14th in 1 lap. Bunch Price and for Lizzo battle for 11th. Most of this action going on 6 seconds behind the leader. Top 10 all single file. Hoytsman closing in on Swicegood. That'll be the battle for 9th. Llewellyn is right up on the 2 of Cleaver. Nick Hammer closing in on that battle. Hoytsman gets to the inside of teammate Swicegood. Hoytsman gets the move done up into the 9th position from the back of the field. Trenton Sneed, Quinn Newton, Andrew Beach. 5th, 6th, and 7th. Hayden Lowell's been able to get by Mike Christopher. Hayden up into the 3rd spot now. Closing on the back of the 14 of Mike Edwards. Caution comes out. Looks like the 11 of Nick Hammer Just gone around. See if he can get it going and stay on a lead lap here. Quite a lot of front end damage on that 11. See what happened to him. Racing with Daniel Llewellyn here. Looks like he came up the track and Llewellyn was up there and kind of meet together, and into the outside wall goes the 11. Hard to put direct blame on that one, maybe 50-50. Llewellyn had a little bit more room to the wall, but the 11 didn't need to go up that high either. I had 50-50 that one. So, sends the 11 to the back of the pack. Caution out on lap 20. Who's going to come down for fuel here? Looks like Jeff Price. First car to come down. Price seems to have topped off the tank and heading back out. That'll make Price restart in 17th. Tires going on for the 29 team. Ira Kohlhaas. Llewellyn getting tires also. It's like tires for most of these folks. Maybe not the 12 team. He could have been in for damage. 13 seconds is a little too quick for tires. Nick Hammer for damage repair. He's going to want to get going. He's about to be a lap down. I think already is actually. Lights are out on our Ford Mustang pace car. We're getting set for the restart. We'll be turning them loose once again as we come to start lap 24. 16 Monster Chevy is your control car. Blake Giglio. Pace cars off. Here we go. Giglio quickly back on the accelerator, leaves Mike Edwards behind. Edwards has Mike Chris and Hayden Lowell right on his back bumper. Hayden's going to settle into third. We're quickly single file through the top 6. Now Trenton Sneed, Ethan Evers, Schweisgood, and the 8 of Hoytsma stacked up here side by side. Hoytsma really drove it in there, then had to check up and set off an accordion behind him. Fortunately, everyone managed to check up in time. Hoytsma up into the 8th spot, trying to get Trenton Sneed for 7th. Battle up ahead is Hayden Lowell, Mike Edwards. Battle for 2nd. Looks like Hayden's going to get 2nd place cleanly. Gets out of shape coming off of 4, but hangs on to it. So Hayden Lowell, Mike Edwards, Mike Christopher, Andrew Beecher top 5. And Quinn Newton, Lucas Hoytsma, Trenton Sneed, Ethan Evers, and Zach Schweisgood your top 10. Giglio already stretched out over a second. Ever new 2nd place, Hayden Lowell. Mike and Mike, 3rd and 4th. Try to find some battles. Looks like Cody Cleaver was peeking underneath Schweisgood. Nothing doing. Hoytsma's stalking the back bumper of his teammate Quinn Newton. Hoytsma able to get position. That car was so sideways coming off the corner, but he still got to the inside of his teammate. Battle continues for 6th. They run side by side here. Now Hoytsma finally clears his teammate, moves into the 6th spot. He'll set sail after Andrew Beach. Giglio's lead dropping a little bit. It's now under a full second. There's Hayden. Edwards, Mike Chris in the 3. Andrew Beach 71. A lot of throwbacks out here tonight. 71's a John Andretti scheme. The 8, obviously a Dale Jr. Blackbud Talladega scheme. Trenton Steed with the Rusty Wallace MGD throwback. Evers under attack from Schweisgood. It's a battle for 9th position. Low drag eSport Chevy trying to get to his inside. Schweiss not able to get the power down. Cody Cleaver's going to get to his outside. Looks like Quinn Newton got her on the outside of Andrew Beach. Up into the 6th spot. Beach down to 7th. Now under attack from teammate Trenton Sneed. Like Trenton going to get the position away from Beach. You heard the wall grinding. Looked like Ethan Evers got that 26 car up into the outside fence. Allowed Schweisgood by and Cleaver. Very impressive amount of green flag racing, I must be honest. I thought we would just stay under yellow the whole race. Giglio out of shape as the leader. Look at him fighting that car. He's got some right side damage. He's been into the fence. Obviously, Giglio working hard despite being up in the lead. Might be why his lead's dwindled a bit. Definitely some right side damage to that 16 Camaro. Hayden's starting to make ground up on him. Then you have Mike and Mike 3rd and 4th. Logging laps as we approach halfway. Hoytsma's up into the top 5. Lucas Hoytsma. Daddy Dave is back in 17th. Both Hoytsmas in this field. And you have Quinn Newton, Andrew Beach, Zach Schweisgood, Cody Cleaver, your top 10. Ethan Evers now 11th. Cliff Mullins side by side with Montrose. That is 12th and 13th. Thomas Forlizzo in the pictures, 14th. And then there comes Johnny Outlaw, J.R. Deal in 15th. Behind him, Jeff Price 16th. And there's Dave Hoytsman, the Steve Grissom throwback. Montrose out of shape in the 1, gets big time sideways. Gets it up against the fence, but saves the race car at least. Montrose did a good job hanging on there. He's going to lose the position to JR Deal, but he still has a race car. Montrose struggling on that high lane. Look at him. Just can't get the power down on corner exit. Really sends it in down there, 1 and 2. JRDO completes the pass as they head down to 3. Up ahead, Hayden Lowell has caught Blake Giglio. Giglio made one too many errors up there. Looks like he bumped the wall again, according to my ticker. Now Hayden giving him everything he can handle. 18 laps till the halfway points are given out. Side by side for the race lead. You can make this high line work for quite a while. Becomes very difficult to pass here as the tires get worn. Giglio, big slide. He's going to get to the outside wall. Hayden takes over the race lead. Giglio, great job not to wreck them both there. No, he was disappointed to have to lift, but he at least kept the race green. Held on to 1st and 2nd between those 2 cars. Blake going to regroup, see what he can do to run back down Hayden. We got the 3 and 8. It's confusing looking. Only on throwback night, right? Lucas Oisman gets around Mike Christopher up into 4th position. Move the Dale Junior scheme ahead of the Dale Senior scheme. Edwards still rides 3rd. Giglio trying not to lose pace of Hayden Lull, but he is dropping back a little. We have Quinn Newton, Trenton Sneed, Zach Swicegood, Andrew Beach, and Cody Cleaver. That is your top 10. Cleaver right on the back bumper of Beach. See if he can maybe cut under him on corner exit here. Cleaver does get position. We'll see if Beach lets him go. Cleaver going to give him plenty of room from the top side. And Cleaver moves into 9th. Andrew Beach down to 10th. And then Cleaver rubs the wall for good measure. Looking for some battles. You have this one for 17th. Montrose on the Wallen. That is 4th position. Montrose dropping back. That car desperately needs tires. You can see him fighting it. Wallen gets by. Now Johnson in the 91 Honeybee Racing Toyota. He's going to get by Montrose. Here comes the 29 of Kohlhaas. Ira Kohlhaas going to get by. 22 cars still in the lead lap here. Adam Crozier about to be not one of them. As Hayden Lull goes by. Bobby Hamilton paint scheme still looks like a winner though. Adam Crozier now 1 lap down on the 45. The next car to go a lap down would be the Miller High Life scheme of Sam Kohlhaas. Currently 21st. Hop around looking for battles for you guys still. This is still exciting. All 3 of these are for position, plus the 23 up ahead. So all 4 really is Montrose struggling in that one car. He'll be dropping back from this pack, I'm sure. Montrose not having pit this entire race. Neither has Adam Crozier as the caution comes out. Ethan Evers is around in the 26. Looks like gravel coming out of the front of that car. Not sure what's happening right there, but it looks weird. Evers going to lose a lap trying to turn it back around. See what claimed the 26 car here. Running all by himself. I guess a little too much throttle here. Yep. Too much throttle coming off a 4, goes into the inside fence. Doesn't collect anybody else, but puts himself a lap down and needing to take a fast repair. And here comes the leaders. Mike Edwards stays out here. A little surprising. Quite literally everyone else coming to pit road. It's 4 tires and fuel for Hayden. And Giglio. And Crozier, I think, was the wave around. Wait, spent 13 seconds in the pits. I'm going to guess he got some 4 tires there. It's a bit iffy, 13.6. Let's see what our drivers are saying.
Catch up.
Catch up. Catch up's what our drivers are saying. Crozier missed his pit box.
Sorry, I was looking at my damn fuel box.
Damn fuel box.
All good.
So Mike Edwards has stayed out here. Has not pit the entire race. This could be a bit of a struggle. Maybe he's going for stage points here. Probably would have finished 3rd or 4th in stage if he came down pit road. We'll see how the strategy plays out. Looks like we'll be restarting on lap 58. Let's see if the lights go out here when they come back around.
Michael, which lane do you want?
Top. I'll tell you that now. He's been stuck on the bottom every restart. I know he wants top. Lights are out on the pace car, so we will be restarting at the start of lap 58.
Tell people would stay off the stage, so don't kill me here, please.
10-4.
Pace car is off. Edwards has 3 laps to try and hang on.
Yep, that's real nice. Let's just slam on the gas pedal while people aren't going.
Caution is out. Edwards going to get the stage win. Looked like the 71 Andrew
Gotta let
Beach
the pace car by.
got turned around. Right on the start. Looks like the green flag came out and Cody Cleaver said time to go.
Does anybody see the pace car? Back stretch.
He just drove into the back of Beach. Not sure what's going on
not
there.
Everybody takes off right away on a restart. Just putting that out there. Lucky dog on the outside.
Montrose
So
gets a lap
Michael,
back.
stage is still at the end of lap 60. Just let me know so you can figure out how you want to play it.
Pretty sure he knows.
So far.
Looks like that worked out for you though, Mike.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Michael, I'm so glad that I could help.
Andrew Beach saying
My misfortune is your game. I'm so happy.
Try hard.
It's funny stuff. So Edwards would normally pit here, but I know you would also want to stay out for the stage points, or else what was this for, right? So he's going to stay out, get the stage win, and then we'll see if he can get the pit road, but I think it'll be closed when he comes back around. Edwards gets the 10 points, Hayden 9, Lucas 8, Blake Giglio 7, Mike Chris 6, Cliff Mullins 5, EJ Johnson 4, Schweiss, Deal, and Newton round out the points getters for our stage here. Drink, motherfucker. You got it. Let's get this hydrated. Does look like the pits are closed. Edwards will stay out. The camera has retired from the race. Nick will finish 23rd tonight. Ethan Evers currently 2 laps down in 22nd. Rough go for the 26 team. Daniel Llewellyn 1 lap down 23rd. And top 20 all on the lead lap. Edwards probably hoping for another quick caution that isn't him. Mustang heads off. Edwards gets us restarted. Hayden old Blake Giglio. Is Giglio going to try to take him 3 wide? He thought about it. Now he's hung up behind Edwards. Giglio really wants to push this 3 wide issue. Able to get in there. Gets Edwards up the track. So Hayden leads, Giglio second, Hoytsma third. And then you see Cliff Mullins moving up into the 4th spot. Trying to bring Mike Christopher with. Christopher sliding the back into that good wrench number 3, but able to hang on. Cliff Mullins out of shape and the caution comes right back out. It's like maybe for Lizzo and the 55 involved. Oh my gosh. That's pretty rough. Looks like Dave Hoytsman and Jeff Price come together. Thomas Forlizzo gets a piece a little bit later on. Let's see if we can ride on board. Get a better idea of what happens here. See Trent Sneed in the 81. Jeff Price, the red and white 19. Dave gets in the back of the 19 of Price as Price comes down in front of him. Then up the track he goes for Lizzo, just an innocent bystander there. Nowhere to go for the 55 team. Dave, a rough ride there. Looks like that may have knocked the 79 team out of the race. Dave Hoytsma will be scored 22nd for the race. Appreciate you, Ellis. Hope you're having a good day. Look it out. Mr. Llewellyn getting back on the lead lap.
Guys, I gotta go. Good luck. Fuck.
Race leader Hayden Lowell has to go.
So everything's alright, man.
You done?
Should have taken it to pit road there when he got the chance.
Oh, y'all in for it now?
Hayden Lowell had to disconnect and will finish 21st tonight.
And now there are no more rules.
Was you really abiding by any of them anyway, Cliff?
Yeah, hopefully everything's alright with Hayden there.
No.
Hopefully something exciting like his girlfriend wants to play. Lucas is sea wall riding, just a wall ride.
You bugger.
We've made it to the gentleman's lap. Blake Giglio, your race leader. Hoytsman, Mullins, Mike Chris. Zach Swicegood, the top 5. Quinn Newton, Cody Cleaver, J.R. Deal. E.J. Johnson, Trenton Sneed, your top 10. Mike Edwards on and off pit road. 4 tires and fuel. 17th now. Giglio's choosing top, as all leaders have so far, other than the initial start. $70 down, 50 to go. Blake all the way up to the wall. Pace cars off. Giglio gets us restarted. It's a huge jump over Hoytsma. Good gracious. Great jump there by Giglio. Field sorts it through 1 and 2. Hoytsma nice and comfortable in second. Mullins stalking the back of the 3 of Mike Christopher. JRDO Quinn Newton doing battle. 2 of Cleaver gets out of shape in the 2. He's going to spin it out. Is everyone going to avoid him? I think he keeps it down low. Caution comes out. Nice job of not collecting anyone else there. Came into 1 and 2 a little too hot. Number 2 Dodge went around the Blue Deuce.
Oh, he got it harvested.
Let's take another look.
He saw that purple car coming up high, and he's like, "Oh God, it's Barney! I gotta go."
He gets out of shape into 1 and 2. Back in comes around. Never could save it. But at least keeps everyone else from getting collected. Cleaver able to continue on. Let's see who was behind him there. Probably some good cameras of the chaos. Trenton was all by himself. How did Trenton get so far behind? Why are you wrecking under yellow?
Lucky dog coming high.
Good stuff.
Wow, that is so sexual.
A little bit. A little bit.
I mean, I don't know you like that, but if you want to talk later, I guess you can.
Blake, Lucas Hoytsman, Mike Chris,
8675309. That's my number.
Cliff Mullins, Zach Swicegood, Quinn Newton, J.R. Deal,
I can pay you
Trenton
attention.
Sneed, Andrew Beach, E.J. Johnson, your top 10. You have Jeff Price, Mike Edwards up to 12th, Ira Cole Haas, Ian Montrose, Adam Kurjor, Sam Cole Haas, Daniel Owalo, Cody Cleaver, Thomas Ferlizzo, all in the lead lap. Ethan Evers 2 laps down in 20th. He'll need a couple lucky dogs. Still have 45 laps to try and get those cautions. Alright, while we have a chance, let's go ahead and have a chat with some of our drivers. Let's go grab the leader. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi. Looks like every leader so far has chosen top. I'm sure you're going to do the same here.
I'm actually not. I'm actually going to take the bottom.
What?
I know. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But figured might as well try it. And if Lucas drives by me, it happens.
I mean, wouldn't that be the worst case scenario, though?
I mean, yeah. But, like, I don't know. I still owe him one, so we'll have to see what...
Well, then we'll
What
keep an eye on
happens.
it. Alright, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Having a chat with Blake Giglio. He's choosing bottom this restart. Said just to try it out. I don't know if he's bored or what, but here we go. Blake Giglio taking the bottom line on the restart. First leader to do that. Other than the initial start. And that start, the leader lost the lead. Real quick chat, you got about half a lap. What do you think is going to happen? Who ends up in the lead after the first lap? Is it going to be the 8 of Hoytsma or the 16 of Giglio? Or neither? Pace car's off, here we go. Giglio charging down across the line, gets the jump on Hoytsma. He'll lead it down into the corner. Hoytsma in second. Mike Chris trying to get black cars 1, 2, 3 here. That's a lot of black and red machines. That would be fun, Hellraiser, but Cliff is in 4th. Scott is in 5th. Swicegood is in 5th. Why is it Scott is in 5th? Just thinking Scott. Giglio and Hoytsma 1, 2. Hoytsma putting the pressure on. It's reeled them back in after that nice launch he got. Mike Chris sits in 3rd. Mullins 4th. Swicegood 5th. Quinn Newton, J.R. Deal. We're single file up towards the front. Andrew Beach, Trenton Sneed as the 9. J.R. Deal losing the back end a little bit. Trenton Sneed's going to get hung up behind him and lose a spot or two. Jeff Price goes by. Mike Edwards takes advantage. Tough break there for Trenton, getting just hung in the wrong spot. Drops back to 11th. Mike Edwards back up into the top 10. Jeff Price now in 8th. Andrew Beach 7th. And you have Quinn Newton, Zach Swicegood battling for 5th. And Lucas Hoytsma not letting Giglio get away up front. Keep an eye on the gap up there. There's Giglio and Hoytsma. Still bumper to bumper. Camaro versus Monte Carlo. Hoytsma's gonna get to the inside of Giglio going down in the 1. I believe Giglio's gonna keep the momentum up on that higher line though. Giglio power back around on the corner exit. They work through turns 3 and 4, come back to the start finish. Complete lap 83. Laps winding down here in a hurry. JR Deal fans, he's falling back to 12th.
Like Netco from here.
Cleaver on the Wallen. Mike Edwards gets around Jeff Price.
Here's my
Move
apology
up into
from
8th.
last week.
Appreciate it.
Jeff Price says he let Edwards buy as an apology for last week. That's funny. Swice and
Not
Newton
bad for Phil,
still
yeah.
battle for 5th. Last spot, that top 5 up for grabs. Newton trying to run a little lower. Get by Swicegood. Edwards is caught Beach. Edwards going to roll bottom, clear Beach off the corner. Nice move there from Edwards. He'll take over 7th. Back to this teammate battle. A couple low drag cars fighting it out. Newton lost the back end coming off a 2. He's got to regroup and try again. Up front, Giglio and Hoytsma still battling. Mike Chris there in 3rd. Waiting to pounce as Mike Chris sends it around, loses the back end. That's going to bring out the caution. Mike Christopher losing the back of the 3 car. Corner exit. They're back under yellow. Let's go on board with the 3 machine while he's going through that. See, he's following 1st and 2nd, goes down in 1 and 2. Everything will be fine through entry, but as soon as he picks up the throttle, right here, he's already loose. Just never catches it. 3 car goes around, locks it down to keep from hitting anything, but going to lose a handful of spots. Back to 11th now. There's quite a number of cars to pit road. Hoytsma and Mullen stay out.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, they're not good.
Looks like 5 cars stay out. And nobody I thought would stay out. Edwards obviously had fresher tires than most of those guys that stay out here. But he came down anyway. Interesting. So the strategy is all shifted here. Hoytsma, Mullins, for Lizzo, Kohlhaas all come down the 2nd time around. They saw everyone else come get tires and they thought they were sitting ducks, so they all came to pit road. All 5 cars that stayed out came down this time. That's kind of funny. That hands the lead to Quinn Newton. Wow, what a sequence of events that was. I'm seeing a lot of 8-second stops, so I'm thinking some 2-tire strategy's been played. Quinn Newton, Swicegood, Beach, Jeff Price, Trenton Sneed, all with 8-second stops. Blake Giglio, the first car on 4 fresh tires in 6th position. Then you have another short pit for Mike Chris, an 8-second stop. Then Mike Edwards, 4 tires. JR Deal, 13-second stop. I'm not sure what he did. Normally 4 tires is 14. Montrose 14, Cleaver 14, Crozier 14. Looks like Ethan Ethers has gotten 1 of his laps back. Now he'll fight with the 91 of EJ Johnson, try to be the lucky dog again. Let's see if we can grab a word with Quinn Newton. Quinn, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, looks like a 2-tire strategy has gotten you the lead here a little surprisingly. How does that feel when all 5 of those cars in front of you just ducked to pit road?
You know, I was 99-99 on the left side, so I figure I'll take a gamble because I ain't going to win any other way. So, we're going to give it all we got here. Hopefully we can hold them off, not make a mistake.
Sam 4, good luck to you. Quinn Newton in the 88 says might as well gamble, weren't going to beat him any other way. So here we go, 2-tire stop confirmed for the 88 team. A number of others as well. Remember, the only car on 4 fresh tires is the 6th car, or 6th place position, 16 of Blake Giglio. Pace car's going to duck off here. We're going to get this thing settled. 27 laps to go. Green flag back in the air. Quinn Newton gets a good jump. Swicegood, Beach. We'll see how the tires for Giglio and Edwards start to work. Giglio's up to 5th. Trent Sneed's out of shape in the 81. He's going to lose a few spots as he tries to gather it back in. Now he's 3 wide in contact. Mike Chris gets up into Mike Edwards. That's going to bring the caution back out. And Mike Edwards' bad luck in this series continues. Mike Christopher getting into Mike Edwards.
I got pushed into pits and got a black flag.
There's no admin to clear it. So they're 3 wide here. Mike Chris gets into Trenton Sneed a little bit and then pushes up the hill into Mike Edwards. Everybody piles in there. Edwards has to be
That code strikes again.
pretty angry.
Sorry, if I split up into you. All of a sudden, I heard my crew chief that goes 3 loud, and I just goes, well, we're fucked.
No, I don't.
Looks like the 3-car got loose.
I'm sorry about that. You completely blinked out on my.
No, I'm pretty sure it's bad. Net code. Trenton.
Dancing under yellow.
Let's slow this out.
Black
There is
flag.
there is nobody to clear black
Put your dog
flags.
outside.
This is a little too far back, isn't it? That's alright. We'll roll with it. So you're trying to get out of shape there, which sets this up in the first place. Mike Chris is going to shoot the gap here. You see the back end of the 3 start to come around right there. The car is loose and out of control. Bounces off the 81. Shoots him up into the 14. No netcode. Just the 3-car losing control. Mike Christopher getting into the 81, then up into the 14. Cody Cleaver gets him in the door. Cliff Mullins going to get a piece. Daniel Llewellyn smacks in there. 45 Cruzor, nowhere to go. Definitely not a netcode incident, as you heard on the radio. Lizzo stacks up in there. Edwards going to get up underneath the 55, trying to avoid him. Back under yellow we go. Fresh tires are up to 4th. Everyone ahead of them only on 2 tires. Getting set for a restart. Quinn Newton's chosen the top. Swicegood second on the inside. Third, Andrew Beach on the inside. Fourth, Blake Giglio on the outside. I think Giglio would rather have 4th than 3rd at this point. Get up to that top side. Mustang ducks off. Here we go. Quinn Newton. Zach Swicegood, front row. Newton, a pretty good launch, as did Giglio. Giglio's going to get to the outside of Swicegood here on those fresher tires. So we have a wreck in the background. Look like Cliff Mullins, maybe. There he goes.
Keep the wrecks coming. I mean, come on, guys.
Quinn Newton. Pace car goes through Cliff. Adam Cruzor had a piece of this. Oh, we're still on the 1/3 and 1 second. We need a little bit more than that. The 12 of Ira Kohlhaas went around. Mullins gets into the back of the 12, sends him around. Gets a piece of the 3, the 45. Ethan Evers may have avoided that. So how does Cliff end up going around? Oh, the 3, Mike Christopher gets into Cliff Mullins, spins him around. Then Cliff tries to give him a shot. Roll back into him.
Hey, boy.
Hey.
3 of Mike Chris hits pit road.
You guys are doing a great job back there.
Quinn Newton enjoying all the yellow. Thinking he needs these yellows to keep the Blake Giglio machine back. Gives me time to hydrate. I appreciate it. Quinn Newton, Zach Swicegood, Blake Giglio, Andrew Beach, Trenton Sneed, your top 5. Welcome back to the top 5, Trenton. Jeff Price, J.R. Deal, Ian Montrose, Lucas Huisma, and Thomas Ferlizzo. We have Ira Kohlhaas, Mike Edwards, Cody Cleaver, Daniel Llewellyn, E.J. Johnson, Cliff Mullins, Adam Cruzor, Ethan Evers.
When you blinked, I think you need to go ahead. Once we go 1 to green right here, just pull on in.
Mike Chris and Sam Kohlhaas.
This would be my luck. It's back to green though. So I mean, if we go green, I got no shot. So I just need people to keep wrecking.
26
Oh, yeah.
in the lucky
It was
dog
just one
position right
blink.
now.
It's not bad. You're solid.
You're blinking all over, dude. Run, run.
I think there's lightning in the area. Lightning. I see light.
Trying to get the race called.
You know, the other option is me get wrecked here. So, like, I mean, yeah, I think there's lightning in the area.
Wait a minute. There's no lightning in iRacing.
Go home, Mark. Your car's broke.
Hmm.
Yeah, track's wet in 1 and 2. Track's wet in 1 and 2.
Put the new wet tires on these things. We'll race anyway. 15 laps when we go back racing. Low drag teammates Quinn Newton, Zach Swicegood leading the field. Yeah, Blake Giglio, Andrew Beach, and Jeff Price. Actually, Trenton Sneed and then Jeff Price. Green flag back in the air. Newton does not get away from Swicegood this time. They're going to be side by side down into one. Blake Giglio gets to the inside of Swicegood, briefly 3 wide. Giglio trying to power up into second spot before another caution comes out. Spots are changing all over the field. So you continue to watch the front here. Newton hanging on to the race lead as Swicegood actually holds off Giglio for second. Giglio going to have to regroup. See Andrew Beach, 71 car digging as another yellow comes out, and then Beach goes around on his own. Yellow comes out before Beach goes around. There's 2 cautions here. It's like the Bobby Hamilton throwback for Adam Crozier. Other car involved here. Oh, it's the 12. Just jacks him up on the straightaway. Dumps the 45 going into the corner.
Error dependent bullshit.
That was
Hey,
strange.
I'm sorry. I did not know that we were 3 wide. My bad.
12 of Cole Halls just drives through the 45 of Crozier. I don't know if that was tempers or a mistake or what happened there. Didn't look good. So Quinn Newton happy with this development. Extra pace laps. Try to get another cycle on the tires.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, we still got to go.
Thanks for the push clip. Sorry, I started off in third.
Beach gets to come back to 4th because of when the caution came out. He was running up in 4th. So the caution comes out while Beach is here in 4th spot. And then he'll come around and lose the back end. So because of when the caution came out, Beach gets to drive back up to 4th spot. Beach very fortunate there. That's the way iRacing works sometimes. Ethan Evers back on the lead lap now. Has 10 laps to try and make up some positions. Finds himself 18th. His teammate Edwards up in 11th. Yeah, Thomas Ferlizzo 10th. Ian Montrose is 9th. J.R. Deal in 8th. Lucas Weissman 7th. Jeff Price 6th. Trenton Sneed into the top 5. Andrew Beach 4th. Blake Giglio is 3rd.
Turn them up, Blake.
Then Swicegood and Newton.
Yep, they sure are.
He's blinking so much he blinked right when he asked if he was blinking. Started with 26, technically 27 actually. Now we're 23. We got the green flag. 3 are out of the race. Mike Chris sits on pit road with heavy damage. He'll probably finish 20th. Sam Kohlhaas a lap down, and everyone else on a lead lap. Anything can happen on a short track. Looks like Newton is choosing the bottom lane. That is surprising. And that'll also put Blake Giglio right behind him. I'm a little confused by this call, to be honest. I think it would have been in Newton's best interest to take the top here. Keep an extra car between him and the car on the freshest tires. Oh, here we go. Pace car is off. 8 laps to decide it. Giglio gets a great launch, and that is what I would have been worried about if I was Quinn Newton. Giglio's going to get up to second here. Should clear Swicegood off the corner. And now Newton has the 16 car to worry about as the caution comes right back out. And Montrose involved in the 1. See if there's contact between him and the 14. He gets in there deep, gets underneath JR Deal. And then Edwards gets him as he was trying to stay off Deal. So Montrose sent it in there, checked it up. Edwards not able to avoid him, gets into the back of him, and around goes the 1 of Montrose. Laps winding down from North Wilkesboro Speedway in the Draft ARCA series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. If you want to come check out our community, see what it's all about, maybe join it yourself, dgsracing.com. Click the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can sign up to run any of these races with us. We race
What's my front end look like?
every single day. Should tell them it looks like a race car. Daniel, I have you up if you're watching stream.
It's
Your left front
pretty
is yeah, your left front's a little fucked.
thanks.
You're
welcome.
both sides of the front are kind of fucked.
I was used as a turning piece.
I mean, you know, I had to go somewhere.
I think it kept us both straight.
Cars are looking like they've been on a short track, which is pretty interesting since they've been on a short track. Alright, where does Quinn go? Where does he make Giglio restart? I really believe if he had taken top, Giglio would still be third. I don't think he would have gotten by Swicegood. See what Newton decides. Still has time to think about it. The lights are still on the pace car. Means we'll be getting a green-white checker finish, even if it's just the natural green-white checker. Not technically into overtime yet. Like Newton is choosing bottom. Yes, indeed. Quinn Newton takes the bottom here. Puts Giglio up on the top side. Swicegood Beach, your second row. You have Price and Sneed, 5th and 6th. P2 to go at the line on the restart. Natural green-white checker for this 120 lap event. Caution comes out before we get the white. We'll line them up and do it again. Pace car's off, and here we go. Newton gets the launch. Let's see where Giglio tries to send his car. He's going to take the top side because Swice is on his inside. See what kind of run he can get off the corner. He pinches Swicegood hard, gets right to the back of Quinn Newton. Newton's going to force him to the top. Both of them are going to go up the hill a bit. Giglio's going to get a pretty straight run off the corner. Swicegood's going to lose the back end of the 24, but we got the white flag. Too late for the yellow to come out. Swicegood going around. Giglio's going to get a strong run here. Newton to the bottom to head him off. Giglio up the hill. Giglio, is he going to get Quinn Newton a bump here? Newton hanging on to it. Newton gets the win. Giglio finishes second. Quite the battle there. Andrew Beach brings it home third. Quinn Newton with the win. Trenton Sneed in fourth. Mike Edwards gets the top 5 out of that. J.R. Deal 6th. Cody Cleaver 7th. Lawallen 8th. Ethan Evers 2 laps down to 9th. And Ira Colehouse brings it home in 10th. Swicegood all the way down to 17th after losing it, coming to the white flag.
Hey, thanks guys. Got lucky there with all the caution.
Everybody giving congratulations to the 88. That was fun. That was very fun. See the 88 and 71 doing burnout together. Good finishes for the Chance to Extreme cars. Quinn Newton burning it down.
Can someone take me to the elevator? Congrats, Quinn! Yeah!
Blake Giglio's carrying Daniel Wallen around.
Blake is taking Daniel to the.
I'm going to the infirmary. Come on, Blake. Where you gonna drop me off, man? What's going on?
That's great.
What's going on?
Oh, what's going on?
Free falling.
That is a teammate right there. Oh. No, there it went. We can get Beach, Giglio, and Newton to the interview room. Please and thank you.
It's like a ramp.
I promise I'll be up there in a second. Oh my gosh. This is Sidewinder in a nutshell, having fun after the race. Let's grab Beach, bring him up here. Beach, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I was trying to get up there to you right now.
Well, I just dragged you up here anyway. How about that?
Thank you.
You're welcome. A strong third place run tonight. Did you see that coming at all after you started off this one?
No, honestly, I didn't. I felt like I had some solid mid pack. I think I was probably about a 10th to maybe an 8th place car right there. Struggled in the center of that race right there. Just couldn't get it to get down into the corner. I just kept getting loose, under braking, and just trying to give it too much throttle to hang with Trenton and everybody. To not spin out or do something stupid like that. But I'm just shocked, honestly.
You're one
I
of
love
a
this track.
you're one of a handful of cars that came down with that 2-tire strategy there with 30 to go, and really paid off for you, bringing it home third.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Blake get up there with us, I was just like, well, it's a fight for second. I'm really also. I just want to first of all say congrats to Quinn, man. Me and him have had a lot of good racing here in Sidewinder and other places. It's been a lot of fun to run with him. So really happy to see him get the win tonight. But yeah, that 2-tire stop there. Cliff did it earlier on in the race, and he said that it felt great. So we were like, we don't want to take the time to do 4 tires. So let's see if 2 tires will work out for us. And that's exactly what it did.
Perfect. Well, looks like it worked out to a T. And congrats on the strong run. Let's go ahead and hit me with those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs tonight.
All right. Well, first of all, I got to thank Side Pipes. It's my uncle's shop. If you are in the Catawba County area in North Carolina, need any automotive work done, he does custom exhaust and other automotive repairs, transmissions, spray and bed liners for anybody with pickup trucks. Midnight Performance, Trian Technology, BCP, Serta and Sons, Labor 12, Spit and Venom. Trying to think. Trying to think of anybody else right here. Yeah, Pontiac. Cliff. He was on my rear bumper there in the Depends. He helped us out a lot tonight. Want to thank you for broadcasting, C2X, the team. Everybody's come together. It's been a lot of fun to get this merger going and back on track. And also shout out with dysautonomia for everybody listening. I know DG talks about it a lot, and he can do a much better explanation than I can. But on every car that you'll see with me in this league and others as well, you'll see a blue ribbon on my B pillar, and that is ran for you, DG.
Perfect. Appreciate it. I'm just proud that you can pronounce it now.
Yeah, me too. I worked really hard on that.
I know you did. It was a struggle at first. It was entertaining.
But that's it.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats on that strong third place run, and we'll see you back here next week.
Thank you.
Andrew Beach brings it home third. Now we'll go get second place finisher Blake Giglio in the 16 Monster Camaro. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Thought you were going to get up there, but all them cautions kind of held you back. Did you maybe need about, 5-10 more laps of green flag runs there?
Nah, I'm happy Quinn won it. Honestly, if it was anybody else, I think I would have just drove it on the bottom when I had the chance. But it's not worth wrecking both of us here, especially we are teammates. So I think I played a little nice with him, but I think it's better than taking us both out and messing everything up. So I think if I maybe had another lap, maybe I don't know. I wasn't really gonna do anything crazy, so I think maybe I would have probably needed a few more laps to get a shot at him there.
10-4, you got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for me tonight, sir?
Yeah, shout out for you to broadcasting, Sidewinder as a whole. Shout out to all my teammates. Shout out to Quinn getting the win tonight. It's really cool to see him win that. M9 Performance, Apex Eyeglass, Jinx Austin Shock Technology, CC Racing, Low Drag Esports, everyone that's on the car, and everyone that helps see tweet.
10-4. Congrats on a strong run this week, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep, 10-4. Thank you.
Blake Giglio in the 16, always short and sweet. Now we'll go get our race winner. Quinn, DG, you got the copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, sir, it's been a while, but it's good to have you back in victory lane. How did it feel to get the victory tonight?
Oh, feels good. That was the two-tire strat worked, and we just kept getting caution after caution after caution, getting it down to that green-white checker, and I just appreciate Blake not wrecking me there and just racing me for it. So, and he got me set up a couple times where he got way better exits because I was just trying to mirror drive him, not, have him get by me. I was able to just hold him off to the outside, and I figured if I could hold him on the outside, I might have a shot on the inside there. So, and it worked out. So, two-tire call. I definitely was not the best car tonight by far. I was struggling in practice and was just not the best car. But 20-some to go there, getting out front, and then just having the cautions come my way. Normally, that sucks. You're getting sick of the cautions. But man, everyone that flew, I was like, let's go. Just a couple more. We got down to that green-white checker.
It worked out perfectly for you, and typical short track where the track position was king, and I'm still shocked that when you came down for the two tires, went back out, and there was 5 cars that stayed out, and then all 5 of them pit the very next lap. I've never seen that before. That was crazy.
Yeah, I know. I think Lucas was one of them that stayed out, and he's like, "Oh man, everybody went for tires." And so, but I mean, I think if it would have went green there, those 5 cars would have got back up there too. Because, like I said, I definitely wasn't the fastest, and so, I think with them pitting there and then the cautions just coming out, that's obviously kept them back. If it would have went green there, I think I'd definitely be talking to someone else. So definitely got lucky, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, I guess.
That is the name of the game. Strategy is always part of it. Congrats on the victory tonight. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for me tonight.
Like I said, appreciate Blake there for not dumping me. BGR Motors under the hood tonight got the dub. All the low drag guys, they had a pretty good night. Zach, I feel bad for him. He spun it there in the last lap. And so I think he finished towards the back. Mike had a really good run going too. But all those guys, it was good. It's a good race tonight.
10-4. Congrats on the victory, and we'll see you in the next one, my friend.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Quinn Newton gets it done in the 88 machine tonight. You went from 12th to 5th on the final lap? Holy crap, Mike. Ethan got up into the top 10. That's crazy. He was 2 laps down. Just a lot of crazy runs there. Mike Chris had a strong run all night, ends up in 20th after crashing. Zach Swicegood, he was up there most of the night, ends up 17th after spinning, coming to the white flag. A lot of crazy ups and downs. JR Dale brings it home 6th. He was right around that top 10 line all night. Great run there for JR. Cody Cleaver, he was right back of the end of the top 10 area as well. He brings it home 7th. Trenton Sneed, Andrew Beach, 3rd and 4th. The teammates there doing a great job. Let's go ahead and get our final results page up and loaded. Of course, Quinn Newton will be your winner tonight. Blake Giglio, Andrew Beach, Trenton Sneed, Mike Edwards, your top 5. JR Deal, Cody Cleaver, Daniel Llewellyn, Ethan Evers, and Ira Kohlhaas getting top 10s here. EJ Johnson brings it home 11th. Adam Crozier 12th. Lucas Hoisma, Sam Kohlhaas, Cliff Mullins, Ian Montrose, Zach Swicegood, Jeff Price, Thomas Ferlizzo, Mike Chris. And then our final handful, Hayden Lowell, who had to bail out early. Hope everything's all right there. Dave Hoitzma, Nick Hammer, Thomas Lloyd, Hunter Jordan, David Snook, and Colton Zimmer. The last 4 will not get credit for running the races. They did not grid up. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. It's been brought to you by In the Draft Podcast. In the Draft. Check them out on Twitter, In the Draft 22. They are doing podcasting on iRacing and NASCAR and motorsports in general, so check them out. In the Draft 22. We appreciate them helping us put on the broadcast. That's going to do it from North Wilkesboro Speedway. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. We will see you in the next event. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.